Hey Dan, this is just a response to your Tebow, Bieber, and Jesus video. I don't think Tebow's using Jesus to make money or to personally brand himself. I think Tebow is just an outgoing Christian. I think he's a football player right now, and everyone sees him. But if he was just like an average guy and just had an average job, I think he would still, talk about God out in public and do the same types of things that he does now, even if he's a football player. I don't think just because he's a football player, he's using that and playing it up more than he normally will. Not that I know Tebow personally, but the little that I do know about him and what I see, and I think that's just the kind of person he is. I have plenty of friends that are similar personalities to that, I guess, that are Christians. I'm a Christian myself, and I'm also a former college football player, so this is the one time I feel like I have a little bit of a decent comment to add after watching one of your videos. But I just think the thing that maybe irks people about Tebow, as from standpoint of maybe his personal life and on the football field, is that I think he's willing to do what most people aren't willing to do, even at the professional level and at the high college level. When he played at Florida, he was always the guy that was the catalyst for everything and sparked everything. They say that a great leader has to lead by example and be willing to do some things that others won't. And I think that's what Tebow does, and for whatever reason, like him or not, he's able to motivate people around him, and he's able to have tremendous self-discipline to get to where he is now. I don't think he's a tremendous naturally gifted athlete. I think he's worked for a lot of what he has. He's been given size, and he's been given some height and some things like that. He's got a lot of natural things going for him, but he could definitely be worse off than what he could be now. I think as far as him and making money, here's one thing I do know, and when it comes to sports marketing, Tebow is a football player, and whatever kind of marketing he's going to do is going to be sports marketing. And the first rule about sports marketing is the only thing that sells is winning. It doesn't matter what product you have. If it's not a winning product in the sports marketing world, it's not going to sell. And I don't know if his intention is to make money and to do all those things. Of course, he wants to provide for himself and his family and be able to use his money for good stuff. But I think his number one thing is that he loves playing football. Clearly, he loves God. But I think the reason that he's successful and the reason that he's marketable is because he wins. Say what you want about how he's getting it done. He's winning in Denver, and clearly he was a winner when he was in college. And from what I understand, when he was in high school, he was a winner at pretty much every sport he played there too, with conference championships and state championships and things like that. So I think as far as him making money and why he makes money and why he's so marketable, I don't think he's piling it on because he's a Christian. I just think, like I said, in sports marketing, the only thing that sells is winning. But I will agree with you for sure on the fact that I think he knows that people are watching him, and being that he is a Christian, I think he's using that platform, I think, it's my opinion, to be an example to other Christians who may not be as comfortable about being as open about it or as outgoing about it or talking about it. One of the reasons I watch your videos so much is because you want to create discussion about lots of different topics, and I think people that are Christians, they want to do that too. They want to create a discussion about religion and faith and God and what they believe and find out what other people believe. For the most part, I think that's what Tebow's doing. He's using where he's at as an example, knowing that people are looking at him as a Christian, to maybe say, what is it about him? What is it about him that makes him the way he is? And I think a big part of the way he is, the way he is because he is a Christian. So I definitely think that he knows people are watching him, and I think that's a factor in the way he goes about doing things. But I don't think it's he's motivated to make money by it or to brand himself as the Christian athlete necessarily. I think he does want to be known as the Christian football player, and he wants people to ask him about why he is the way he is, and to hopefully encourage other people to do the same. So those are my thoughts on that. just wanted to chime in on this one. Like I said, I watch a lot of your videos and don't always have a lot of maybe expertise or input or know a lot about the topics that you're talking about, but this is one that I feel like I have a pretty decent opinion on. So anyway, thanks.